Welcome everybody to Rev Talk. Today we're going to continue last week's talk because we didn't completely finish it. There's a lot of things going on now, a lot of energies, and we need to find out why we're uniquely you and we belong here. Don't we, Reverend Kim?
Yes, we do, Reverend Beverly, and thank you for that. Well, last week we were silly. Last week we had all the silliness going on, and and if I think about that, it makes me smile, it makes me laugh.
Your cheese bag.
I know. Oh my gosh, cheese bag. I did that this afternoon, but I did it real quietly because I didn't want Captain here, and I was like, cheese bag, and I started laughing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I would, hey, it's like some people say, whatever floats your boat. Well,
that's right.
But I did want to talk about what our closing at each Rev Talk at the end. There's something that we say, and it kind of hit me this week because it's been a little tough for me. So I'm just going to assume that it's kind of tough for a lot of people, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe you'll get something out of this. But I have I have our little closing thing that I look at, and I reminded myself. So the first one is, you are unique in all the universe. And I had to tell myself that that applies to me too. I am unique in all the universe. You are unique in all the universe, and take that in, because if you do any kind of stargazing, it's kind of amazing to look up at the Milky Way or to look up at the stars and to see all of that. We're part of that. And we're unique just like they are. We are unique just like, a snowflake. There will never be another, just like you in all of space and time. And I needed to remind myself of that as well. That, what? There's no coincidences, and it's not random. We chose to be here at this time to do what we need to do and to help others and all of that. So in our own unique way, comparing to what somebody else might do is unfair to both, because we're each unique.
When you said that and you started comparing to others, or I just took it a step further, what others think or others are, why is she doing that?
Right.
You don't need to know. It's you, the divine in you, coming to your strength and your power. And as you gave the example of the universe and the Milky Way and the stars, that's the one thing I miss in Washington, because I don't have the clearness because of all the trees. I can't see, but I took it to, I used to walk on the beach every day, and one grain of sand, it's the same scenario. Right. And if your foot goes into the sand, it's a different sensation and a feeling wherever you step. And it made me realize we are unique. No one treads on this earth like we do. And no one does what we do. They may try to copy you and emulate you and look like you. There is only one you. And that's why you're here, to be here and to be of service to others.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And it's true. There will never be another like you. There will never be anyone that experiences life the way you do. Exactly. Never see things through your eyes except the way you do. There will never be anybody that hears the same way you do, or laughs, or finds things funny or beautiful, or it's so unique. And so I would like people to grasp that for themselves. because I know for this week anyway, it's been a little tough for me to, you know, figure out why I'm here, why I'm still here. And, you know, you go down that rabbit hole and yikes.
This is the area I've found lately, or I'm learning to follow, is I don't have to know why. It'll be shown to me. I don't have to know if I'm doing something to help somebody. I just have to be my authentic self. That's hard to do because of all your outside noise. It really is. So that's why it's important, again, to meditate or have quiet time. And I've found I'm spending, because of the weather, more and more time outside by myself. Usually 9 out of 10 times it's barefoot. And I'm walking, and it's just, it gives you your peace and your solitude to be you, so your strength intensifies to be of service to others. This is just the beginning.
That's beautiful. It is, and it is, like we were talking before we started to record about nurturing and the things you've picked up from your family, and
Yes.
not necessarily the things you want to pick up or that you realized you did, like, oh my gosh, I am my mother, you know, that kind of thing. And so there's always that little nagging. It's like a process of being able to let that go, to release that from you, and to recognize and say, oh, okay, yeah, I don't particularly like that about me. You know, thank you for showing that to me. See ya.
What I learned, I've tried to tell myself when I do that, exactly what you said, but I say, thank you. And I can see you served your purpose and your lesson.
That's good. I like that.
So you're giving us both permission to go forward separately.
Thank you for the lessons that you taught me, and I release you. That's wonderful. I like that. I like that a lot. So the next phrase that we have in there is that I always say, you are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And it's important. And that's why I put that in there. It is important to realize how powerful we are. And we're so afraid of that word. And it means like all this, you know, negative stuff, power, like politics and all that. That's not it at all. You know, we are part of the divine. We are the unique grain of sand or stardust of the divine, unique. So there's a part of the divine in us, which means we are that powerful to change our world, our lives for the better. We have that power to do that. You know, no one else does. You hand that over to somebody else, say, oh, you make me so happy. It's like, yeah, don't put that pressure on them.
Or like, you complete me.
Right. Right. Oh, my better half. It's like, well,
yes.
No, you are whole already, who you are, and perfect, and you are cherished. That to me is important, an important part of nurturing for myself, to realize that I am cherished. You know, that's a lovely word. I love that word. It means so much to me. Cherished. You know, you're held very dear by the divine self. And of course, you are loved, which, you know, there is no greater force in the universe than love. So I just, right. You know, that's the reason why I put those in there. And I think it's important for people to think about that, you know, to think about that, and to accept and to allow yourself to be cherished and loved and to be powerful. You know, and without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. And that one was big for me to say, because I'm very much into, you know, music and sound and tones, and, you know, so when that came to me, I thought, oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Because I know the planets have their own sound. There's like something from NASA or whatever that they did this,
Mhm.
you can hear the sounds of the planets or the spheres.
Their own vibrations, and they turn
Yes.
the vibrations into music chords. Yeah.
We each have our own vibration. We each have our own sound, our own, and we are part of that whole symphony of the universe. And and we are that important, because without us the song would be incomplete. And that was another thing I wanted to put out there to people, is that yes, you really do matter. You matter. You're important. You are unique, and you are needed and necessary. And accept that it's not random, and that I know I've heard some people say, oh, the gods are against me or something. That's not true. It's not true at all. So to help people, to bolster them, and to make them feel, to understand that you are unique and you are important and necessary to the song.
We're necessary to the world. And that's what's important. And so many people now are overstimulated that they have lost the sense of how important they are. And then they become depressed because everything else just bombards them. So I want people to feel they can always contact us as Rev Talk. There's so many people out here that need just to talk. You don't have to have answers. You don't have, but it gives you someone of like mind able to talk with you on your level and to put you back on the level you should be on.
Absolutely. It's someone just to listen,
Mhm.
just to listen and say, what, we are here. This is why we do this. This is why we are here. It's not just to hear me talk. As much as people might think that that's the case, it is not.
There's another person out there with the same problems we have, and we'll connect.
And like we had said in the very beginning, it's that one person that gets something and helps them through their day, or gives them something to think about, and to realize that they are special, and they are unique and important and necessary. So that, I think at least I know we needed to explain, at the end of each one of our Rev Talks, this is something for everybody to walk away with and to think about until the next time, and to bolster you up through a lot of, a lot of challenges at times. And we are here for you. So what do you think, Miss Grain of Sand?
I think I want to go walk in the beach.
Or through the forest.
Yeah, today I had a little bit of company. The deer are back.
Oh,
My lawn was pristine. So between the moose and the deer, I think and I'm not feeding them anymore.
no
So
longer pristine.
yeah.
It's getting the fertilizer it needs to grow into beautifulness. That's
Yes. And they feel safe and loved here. They're not afraid. So that's the way we should all walk among the world. Not afraid, not in fear, but in love.
in love, and to feel loved.
Mhm.
So with that, my friends,
I agree, and I am complete.
we will close on what we have discussed today, and to let you know that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.
Well.